A Hurley farmer who has a long history of stalking and threatening women will be sentenced Monday for groping a Freeman woman without consent.
But this sentencing is just one of several disturbing cases involving Greg Farrar over the past few decades where he has stalked and threatened women. Greg Farrar has a long history of stalking women. In the most recent case, he admits to groping an elderly woman from Freeman. On August 14th, court documents say Farrar knocked on the woman's door and asked her if her house was for sale. When she let him in the door, he allegedly began making sexual comments and groping and kissing her. She was able to push him outside and close the door. That's when she called police.
Crime was revealed to us, and then as we progressed through our investigation, it became apparent to us that this was a deeper issue.
Way deeper. According to court documents, this is not the first time this has happened. Multiple women in different counties have reported harassment and stalking from Farrar for multiple years. One of those victims broke her silence with KELOLAND News back in September. Stephanie Reiners has lived in Parker for years, but has never felt safe in her own home.
It never ends for me. It just never ends. He had been stalking around my house to where I couldn't leave my windows open at night and leave the shades open. Drive by my house over and over again, bang on my door time after time, and even grab the handle to try to come in.
Reiners was one of the women called to court in 1998 when Greg Farrar was charged with 63 counts of stalking and making harassing calls.
I got a subpoena to go in a courtroom because he had dialed my phone well over 100 times.
Farrar was convicted of 11 counts and spent some time in jail. But Reiner says that wasn't the last time she had heard from him.
Hey, Steph, this is Greg. I've just been trying to get a hold of you.
For the last 10 years, Reiner says Farrar has continued to call, send letters, and even show up at her work. Now she hopes come Monday, when Farrar is sentenced, she, along with many other women, will no longer have to live in fear. Farrar, who is out on bond, faces a year in jail and a $2,000 fine for the most recent case. Now, the state's attorney says that he plans to call other victims up to testify, but that's going to be up to the judge to decide.